How's it going, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Why is it so hard to remember the name correctly? I don't know. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means two people went by. Something, last episode we were trying to prove that it's not. Let me show you. Fuck, I can't catch my breath. Everybody claims that this is Will Powers on the picture. We don't know who the fuck this is because they're wearing a costume. And they are carrying the broken spear. You know what, another thing that could prove that the spear is actually not the murder weapon. Jesus Christ. I was working out just a second ago. Should have took a break. Is that there's no fucking blood on the spear or in the crime scene, so what the fuck is going on? And yeah, it's not exactly, doesn't have to be Will Powers. Who the fuck knows who this is? Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. I don't know what it would seem to mean because I can't fucking recap what was said. And I don't remember exactly what they said last fucking episode. What do you expect me to fucking memorize the script of this game? Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edge boy, help. Edgelord. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. I'm also not up on computers and shit. Some help you are, you're a whippersnapper too. Damn. Screens were black. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldback? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. You left the oven on. Someone else passed by the gate sooner other than the Steel Samurai. Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. A wooden samurai passed by earlier. If we waited long enough, then a golden samurai would fucking show up. But who the fuck knows what else? A platinum one? Oh jeez, why do I feel like shit? I just told you why though. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and then check them. And throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Of a squirrel. Miss Oldberg, that's the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it. Alright, anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. An unexpected fucking occurrence. It's like what Dr. Eggman says in the Sonic 1 movie. What the fuck was it? Like, I expected the unexpected, so I'm not surprised or something like that. I don't fucking remember. I only watched that movie once, and it was a while ago. And I've seen the second one in theaters, and also I've seen some fake fucking trailers for the third one. I think they're fake, I don't know. I didn't bother to check any of them. But if I never seen anybody talk about these, then, like, believe me, because it's fucking easy to believe, if the trailer for Sonic 3 would come out all of a sudden, everybody would talk about it. At least a lot of people would. So those must have been fake, because I never fucking heard anybody bring up Sonic 3 trailers. Because I didn't bother to fucking watch them myself, because I knew it. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. Another job? That's right, I check all the photos that passed by the main gate that day. All the people, I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes. Oh fuck. Do you back up all the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. Throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Why is she waving me goodbye? How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Or as the kids say, sustenance. I don't think anybody fucking says that anymore. You know what? I'm fucking out of the loop with like modern slang too. I hear fucking people say shit and I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces for the most part. For the most part. I feel like my knowledge of slang stopped around 2018. Maybe even 16. I completely stopped being up to date with fucking modern slang. This is a murder trial, Miss Old Bag. Forgot somebody died. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one of the photos that day. Well, who the fuck was in that photo you erased? Huh? A fanboy. Fanboy? Was Chum Chum also on the photo? That fucking cartoon was garbage, I fucking hated it. So fucking annoying. Still, Samurai fanboys are real freaks if you ask me. They go in information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about just one. Oh yeah, there was a crate opened up in the fucking employee area. One was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words, I think. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. Yeah, I just fucking said it. Next to the bike that Phoenix made fun of. Fucking asshole. It really upset me, you know, that he made fun of the bike. Because he said, aren't bikes, you know, he said like, what's the point of having a motor on a bike? And Maya said something about like, oh, for people to get up hills and stuff. And then Phoenix was like, well, aren't bikes supposed for getting exercise anyway? And it's like, no, you fucking moron, they're for transportation. You don't fucking necessarily need to exercise on them, fucking idiot. What if somebody goes to work on a bike, you fucking dumbass, and they're old, can't get up a hill just anymore, and you know, they need a fucking motor. I seen a really fucking cool motorbike. It's not a motorbike, motorized bicycle. Sure. Recently in my town. I don't know who was driving it, but it fucking looked awesome. The ride has been loose for a while. There's even bikes like that genuinely just look like fucking speed bikes or scooters. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in. Actually, no, I think there's scooters that actually look like speed bikes. And also there's some motorized bicycles that look kinda cool. They coming through the drain? Told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Fucking subhuman trash. Kids? So in the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order. I ordered some McDonald's earlier. I got paid today. I usually do that on payday. If you say, what's the point of me exercising and doing a bunch of shit that leaves me out of breath if I'm just gonna eat McDonald's anyway? Well, I fucking exercise every day, but I don't fucking eat McDonald's every day. Has it helped? I don't know, I feel like my arms look bigger. But I didn't lost much weight. Not after that fucking sandwich regional exclusive that I ate. Can't exactly translate the name for you because it wouldn't make much sense. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day? One was the Seal Samurai dragging his leg, and the other was a boy who looked to be about 2nd or 3rd grade? Oh yeah, well we see his type there. Well, we see his type there every day. There's so many Y's. Got confused. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield a samurai spear. Impossible, I'd think. It's quite heavy. But as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what the fuck's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect. A suspect, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. Bring the boy to the court. This court will take a 5-minute recess. Want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. On the next episode, October 18th, 11:05 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. It's Mr. Powers! Yes? Tell me straight, were you really in Dragon room? I mean, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio, I was sleeping, honest. So who was this Steel Samurai in the security photo? I don't know. Fuck. I don't have a suspect so far. Well, couldn't be the old lady, no, could it? Fuck if I know. Seriously, I don't fucking know. How should I know? Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and take it, really. Well, you should take better care of that stuff. Who cares? To be honest, it's not like he suspected that someone's gonna fucking die that day. The fuck is on my hand? What on earth? Oh yeah, I burnt and my skin is falling off. Shit. Burnt my hand. Couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So where does this leave me? Doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are you going to do? First we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Alright. And I'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can't get another day. What? Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. I'm fucking depressed. Hey Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. Let's fucking go. What's that mean? Please don't sigh like that. How the fuck is that guy 23? He must have been eating fucking steroids as a child. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution through thoughts on this matter? You know what? I once remembered some post that I saw about how the actor who plays Sheldon on Big Bang Theory is the same exact age as the guy who played Mountain in Game of Thrones, and you know, Mountain's a fucking huge motherfucker, while Sheldon's some skinny nerd. So yeah, I guess that makes some sense, I suppose. There's also that picture of like Arnold Schwarzenegger when he was 18 with his classmates, and he's just like way fucking bigger than everyone. See? Genetics can do shit. Prosecution's thoughts are simple. Fuck it. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's, cause he's a bitch. There is another person who could have committed the crime. I got no idea who. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. What the fuck? We're just doing that. We're accusing Will Power, who is innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. $12. Right, great, as if the stakes weren't high enough. Can't lose my $12. So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? Oh, fuck if I know, man. I don't fucking know. I don't think I can... Oh, I can save. Alright. That boy that we were just talking about? It was a great school boy. It was a great boy. From a great school. Why isn't anyone saying anything? Cause you're a fucking idiot. Are you seriously suggesting the boy did it, Mr. Ray? Maybe he was a very overgrown, second grader, you know? There was that funny side quest in Yakuza 0 where you meet Ryuji, who's the villain in Yakuza 2, and you meet him as a kid, because Yakuza 0 takes place in like 86 or something, while Yakuza 2 takes place in like 2006. So there was like 20 something years, so Ryuji's all grown up now, and you meet him as a kid, and he's like way fucking bigger than every other kid in the game, and you can actually fucking fight him because he's so fucking tall, which is pretty funny. Grade school boys kill veteran action star with spear. For one thing, the murder weapon was with the steel samurai. Wouldn't you care to explain just how the boy would have obtained it from him? Defeat him in combat, and he had to give it up. Maybe that was a dumb move on my part. Maybe, how about absolutely? Mr. Ray, I'm afraid I have to penalize. Oh my fucking god, I actually got it wrong. May we move on, Mr. Ray? This fight isn't over yet. If you would, Your Honor, one more chance, please? So who was this fucking person? I don't fucking know, the assistant girl. Hey, what's the assistant? It's too sad the music didn't stop. I got a feeling I got it fucking wrong again. Was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai. So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant? That's correct, Your Honor. I'm making shit up, to be honest, but if you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? What? He was dragging his foot. Yeah, but what does he mean by a little lame? Oh, bad feeling time. Remember the testimony concerning Power's injury? Powers in 4 hours for the run-through, blah blah blah. What about the assistant? Oh, her, she was cleaning up backdrops and thing. She didn't know about the Power's ankle. Are you fucking sure? I don't remember her saying that. I think you made it up. The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Power's injury. She could steal the samurai look with that costume. But she couldn't walk with the Steel Samurai walks. She would have limped. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about anymore. Maybe she couldn't fucking wear the costume correctly. Where was it, the fucking security guard lady? Kinda takes the legs out from under the case. Alright, fuck you then, old sack of shit. I'll just fucking load the save file, fuck you. What will you do to me now? I fucking got my health back. Security lady. Check this out, guys. I got the fucking suspect on my first attempt. That's the security lady, Wendy Olberg. Who? How the fuck am I recording for 18 minutes? I thought the episode was over. Is this the second episode I'm recording today? I don't fucking think so. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm really fucking tired. Sick and tired. These two samurais dragging his flag in this picture. You know, it's so fucking cold outside. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. It's like as soon as it turned October, it just became cold as fuck. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady? Old fuck. What? Whippersnapper? Order. Is this true, old bag? Old bag? Miss Old Bag to you. Miss Old Bag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself, in other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume and slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing a Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She needed the camera at the gate would take a picture. She was in his costume, she could point the fingers at Mr. Powers. I fucking see. Because I got my eyes wide open. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh fuck yeah, first attempt too. Right here, Sherlock Holmes second, baby. That's odd. I don't think Sherlock Holmes was a detective. I mean, attorney. He was a detective. Have they ever done like a Sherlock Holmes Jr.? I think they did. Lupin the Third definitely featured a lot of successors to Sherlock Holmes. There was one in season 2 which was like a complete fucking failure. And he was like a descendant of Sherlock Holmes, but he was nowhere near as good. And then we had Sherlock Holmes in the newest season, and he was like better, but kind of a fucking washed up, sad man. And also season 6 wasn't all that great. It was kind of lame. Isn't that part where Edgeworth bounces? Doesn't he usually jump up on an objection and some new fucking bullshit? Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. Shit. Man, I left. What's his name? Miles. Speechless. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Itchy boy, don't just sit there, do something. What's my move? I didn't have my chance to take this whole story. Take this whole way. Give Granny a break. Fuck that. Push her off the edge. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You were madly in love with him, but it wasn't meant to be. You forgot that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. He got so into character he killed him. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait, just a minute. What about the other person who went into the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could have pinned an old man in 10 second stops. Yeah, I fucking bet. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? When she was that age, 10? Alright, I take back what I fucking said. I was gonna say that that's fucking hot, but I forgot what age she's talking about. That boy is not the killer. Why? How can you be so sure? Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day? Whippersnapper? Oh my god, kind of a fucking sentence. I have proof. I have proof. Indeed. Don't I see the proof, Mr. Wright? The fuck is the proof? I don't know. The proof that shows the boy could have not committed this murder? Heavy fucking spear. I don't fucking know this. Your Honor, a fucking spear. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. I think it's not the murder weapon because it's not even covered in blood, not to mention it's broken. It's also a prop, so I doubt it's actually capable of stabbing anybody. So I think there was something else at play. Also, there's no blood either on the spear or at the murder scene. So I have fucking no idea. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. Let's see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag. Speechless. This got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceeding on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What's the fuck was her name? Something old bag, Your Honor. And the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. Man, they're just fucking dissing her left and right. I'm starting to feel kind of bad. This is all. This court is adjourned. Court is adjourned. What kind of complicated words am I using? Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you're barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking. Oh great, stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. This old bag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Yes, everything. Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? I mean, it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk. Well, testify. What the fuck? What's even the point of having a witness if you're not gonna tell us anything? All the studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? They told me to just pretend that they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Excuse me, who the fuck was at the studio? Sasquatch? This old bag? This is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening, bitch? They told me to shut up my fucking trap, and I always do what I'm told. Damn. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witnessed the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination? I wanted to go home. The judge is all fucking sad now. The lips were sealed. My lips. Oh, my fucking eyes and everything else. Global Studio wanted me to keep quiet about something. What exactly? So we were told not to talk to about. That's right, by the studio and TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. In it, there were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. I guess pressing her was the right thing to do. From all the windbags, she sure likes keeping secrets. Let's get as much information as we can. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. Who were those people? Well, the director, the producer for starters. The director? You should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through on their action scene without a director? I don't know anything about movie production, so I figured they probably did it by themselves. Yeah, now that I think about it, if this story was correct, then what, 2 actors were present on the scene, an assistant, and the security lady? 4 people in the whole fucking movie studio? Of course. Well, yes, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were those people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, I have a map, I can check it. Yeah, there is a fucking Studio 2 right in the middle. Fucking dumbass. Well, if you look at the guide map, like I just fucking did, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. A path where the monkey's head has fallen over. That's a fucking monkey? Oh, it's some kind of Ben 10 alien. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... yeah, fuck it. They said it had nothing to do with it, see? This old bag, this is a trial for murder. I know that, dumbass. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. I got paid today and I didn't got any bonuses. And... kind of disappointed, not gonna lie. So you got your bonus and you still talk? I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Now fucking keep asking. Getting as much info as I can. Enough, so they told me to just pretend they haven't been at the studio that day. So they were actually in the studio? Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. Oh, kill this woman, I swear it. I feel sorry for Edgel Rollman. She really left him hanging on this one. But if you're going to be accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Them? Who were these people? I think we already know. Oh, the director and the producers for starters. Ah, fuck, we already knew this. Shit. Is there nothing else? Have I actually asked all the questions? Ah, fuck, I think I did. Fuck it, take a break. Your Honor, I don't care. We have learned there were others at the Global Studio on the day in question. The director and the producer and some big wigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. Miss Powers. Kind of doubt there's a Miss Powers. The court acknowledges the defense point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I think my reading skills improved significantly when I played Danganronpa. I don't think I ever actually read this much in English before. Also this quickly, so the episode isn't fucking slow and boring as fuck. See if I was in the next episode. Bye.